Hello, welcome to the worst intro video to an intro ever in the world. Well, today we are going to talk about something that has tilted the internet for real. Only the Yu-Gi-Oh part of the internet. Toon Chaos. Toon Chaos. Who else was as excited as me for Toon cards? Toons is half of the word Toon Chaos, and it's in the front. It's the first word. So doesn't that mean there should be more Toons? I don't know. Anyway, today we're gonna talk about the box, what's in it, what we hope is in it, what should have been in it that's not in it, aka more Toon reprints. I can't do it. If I say anything about it, I'm gonna be mad. So, and I say we because I have a friend today, a real friend, not an imaginary friend. Her name is Alyssa, and she also plays Yu-Gi-Oh. She's really nice. She's really funny, and she told me, she was like, I don't really think that I'm that good at the game, but I topped at a regional. A lot of people have not topped at regional, so you're good at the game. She says she really only plays competitively, and she wishes she had more fun in the game. So guess what? She's just like all of us. So that's my little intro to her. She's gonna give her intro to her. What else? That's pretty much all you need in an intro, right? We're just reacting to what the other YouTubers shared with us yesterday, because today's Thursday. I don't know, but I hope you like the video.
Hi, I'm Alyssa, or Stealthee1 anywhere else. I'm a fairly new Twitch streamer. I play games such as League of Legends, TFT, Valorant, or anything new and hip that's coming out. And I also play Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively. I've been playing for 2.5 years now. And I love going to events like YCS's, regionals, and things like that.
Also some of these questions I ask you, it's going to be things we've already talked about, but we'll just re-talk about them in the video. Toon Chaos, when did you hear about it? Did you hear about it when it was first released? Did you just start hearing people talk about it?
I heard about it.
Not released, announced.
Yeah. So I actually heard, I didn't hear too much about it until we had talked about it, but I heard a little bit about because my boyfriend is also a huge Yu-Gi-Oh person. He's like a collector, but he's more into the business side of it, the market. And he was talking about comic hands being bought out and things like that. And I was like, huh, like new Toon stuff. But I didn't really actually see all this stuff until you told me that the YouTubers, the European YouTubers, were getting sponsored to do reveals of cards, and that's when I started watching and seeing all the new stuff coming out.
So I was a freak about it, so I play Toons in real life. I just try a whole bunch of different builds because obviously they're not good. Well, let's not say that. They're not good in this meta. There's no way they're viable. They kind of suck, honestly. So I just experiment with them all the time. I play them in Duel Links, which they actually kind of work in Duel Links because it's not as broken yet, the meta in Duel Links. And so I've already been playing Toons, and so back then even Toon Kingdom was so expensive, a few months ago. For what it was, because it was $26 to $30, and no one was even playing the deck. So then I heard that this box was going to be released. I don't know, they probably announced it, I don't know, March maybe. I don't know, but it was a while ago. And then I was like, oh my God, yeah, we're going to get a reprint of Toon Kingdom. It's going to be great. Toons are going to be good again. So I've literally just been in like such a high state of excitement since then. And then I heard the EU YouTubers were going to do like a reveal of some of them. I was like, okay, that's awesome. We know what we're going to get like 2 weeks before it comes out. And so all day I was so excited. And then I saw the videos and I'm like, this is not Toon Chaos. This is just chaos, right? Because there's not that many Toon cards in it. Not as many as you think they're going to be in it. But I'll talk about that later because I'm still mad about that. So I'll say the ones I watched. So I watched Farfa do his. I watched Rev. I don't know if you call him Rev Z or Rev. People say whatever. So I'll say Rev Z. I watched Brad. And I watched a couple more. I don't remember their names and I feel so bad. But there was like, I almost want to say there was too many like YouTubers. Like I feel like it was all spread out all over the place. I don't know. It was kind of confusing to me. So I watched what I could. And then I would say those ones are the main ones where I got all the info from. And which ones did you watch?
Yeah, the same ones. The three that you sent me on Twitter, which I know was Farfa. Crap, I can't remember off the top of my head. It was Farfa. It was B. It's Brad's or something, right?
Oh yeah, it's Brad. Yeah, I just call him Brad because it's easier.
Oh, okay. I actually haven't watched these people until you told me. I usually watch like House of Champs, Robbie Cole, and those. So I don't like. I've heard of them. I've heard of Farfa definitely, but I wasn't like subscribed to him, so I didn't see his new videos be coming out. But anyway, but yeah. So I've watched a couple of them, and I honestly thought it was pretty cool that Konami was like doing this, like giving content, sponsored content for creators. As a new or small creator myself, it's like, oh, that's cool. Maybe like one day that could be me or something like that. But yeah. And as far as what was revealed, I kind of agree with you. I am excited. I did like I mean the tune support that they revealed, even though it wasn't many, it was still pretty good. I mean, they got a lot of search power. Maybe one day they can pretty good. Well, fingers crossed. I know you're really excited for it. I always like the artwork, so I've always wanted to try it. It's just I never, since they're not like super meta, I never really gave it a try. But yeah.
Yeah, you have a good point too. Like, I wasn't trying to be negative when I said like there was too many. It was just like honestly too hard for everybody to go. Like, people don't even have the time to go watch that many people's videos. But it is cool that they reached out to content creators, and some were smaller too, because some of them I had never heard of. And I mean, I guess that's the point. Like, oh, let's promo these people who obviously like Konami, like our game, like our content, and then let's promo them because they promo us. And yeah, it was cool they were smaller, and like you said, it gives like the other smaller people hope. I wish they would do a girl too.
Yeah. I know, right?
Well, I know they did this before, and I don't remember which set it was, but they had them like do like the early reveal kind of thing. It might have been Ignition Assault, but I've been like keeping track of them, and there's never been a girl in it. And I'm like, I'm just ready. Just let there be one girl. I'm like, I don't care who it is. Just let it be one girl. So I think that'd be really exciting. So
Yeah.
Konami, if you're listening to this,
Any girl.
oh wait, you're that way.
Oh, I put it up because you're up above here.
I don't even know what to say. Oh, that's funny. So then, what were your first impressions? Not just on the tune stuff, like on the box in general. What were your first thoughts on it?
Um, I mean, trying to think of a way to like word. It's like I'm trying to say, like, because a lot of the chaos, like, there's specific cards that I like from it, but as a whole, there's also a lot that I don't much care for. Like, I think the new rarity is really cool. The collector's rare. I always like when they come out with new rarities. I don't know why. Like, it's always really cool. Um, but I mean, I'm not really sure, like, because of the stuff that I don't, uh, I don't know. That's like, I feel like this stuff that like my boyfriend thinks about because he's into like the market and stuff. So he would like look at a box and analyze like the worth of it and things like that. Is that kind of what you mean? Because I usually just pick up
Um,
cards that are relevant to me, and then like I see, oh, is this going to be meta or not? Like there are specific cards in there that I think have. Um, I said like there are cards there that I think have a lot of potential. Um, just a few though. I don't think a lot. And I mean, reprint wise, I think they could have
done a
done
lot
some
more.
more. Yeah, with the reprints especially. I don't know if it'll be like worth. I'm not too knowledgeable about analyzing like the market data of should you buy this box or anything like that. But
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you're kind of like on the same page as everyone else because everyone's saying like there's some good cards in it, but like overall, the box is not the best. I guess if you're looking for value, like I've heard a lot of people just saying they might just buy singles out of it, like not buy a whole
yeah,
box. Which I guess kind of the same, like my very first reaction, I was watching it and I'm like, okay, waiting for the Toon reprints, where are they? And then there was one and I was like, really? Okay, so Toon World, that's the only Toon reprint we get in a box
yeah,
called Toon Chaos. Okay, fine. And it wasn't even Toon Kingdom, it was Toon World. Like we don't really need any more Toon Worlds. So that was my first thought. Honestly, I was so mad about Toon Kingdom because, like I said, it was $26 like 3 months ago, which is crazy because nobody plays it. So it's a $30 card that nobody plays. And then I checked again on Monday and it was $50. And then I checked again last night, like right after they revealed it, and it went up to $100. So $100 for Toon Kingdom. So that I'm mad about that.
yeah,
And then I also like obviously I want it for the tunes because we haven't had tune support in so long. So then I saw the new tune cards they revealed, and you're right. Like there's not a lot of them, but they definitely will make the deck stronger because there's more search power. There was what was it, Tune Terror that um actually
oh, the
can
flip pagey one.
negate. Hmm?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh
I
no, no,
thought
you're
that.
good. It's the trap card where I think like I would have to read it, but they activate something. You activate the trap, and then you can negate it and destroy the card or something, which is good. And then they also have I think it was bookmark that when it's in the graveyard, it will protect your Toon Kingdom or your Toon World,
Yeah.
which is good because like if you can't protect that, you're just dead. You're done for.
Hmm.
So they're good cards. I just wish there were more of them. And I was kind
Yeah.
of hoping for an extra deck Toon Monster. Anything. A Link, a Synchro, Xyz,
Yeah.
like anything. Because I think it's time. Like everything has an extra deck monster. So
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. They really should have. I mean, I feel like they tried so hard to modernize the deck with all the stuff and like all these search cards and making it a little bit faster, but they don't even have an extra deck monster or a new extra deck, a link monster.
So putting my bias aside though for the tunes, I know the chaos stuff is really good. And I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. Like they're already doing like theories and combos. So I think that's going to be the more expensive stuff out of the set for sure. Yeah, it's like exactly what you said. There's stuff that I want out of it, but most of the stuff I'm like, I don't really think that I want.
Yeah. Like the chaos card, uh chaos space, I think it's called, that spell card. That's like really cool. It's like you banish and you add, or no, you banish and you can special summon a light or dark that can't normally be summoned. Something like that. It's like really cool, and it can be used in like a lot of different types of decks. Like you could search like Judgment Dragon, you could search BLS, you could search like anything. I think that's going to be one of those cards that a lot of people are going to be like, oh, I could splash this in my Lightsworn zombie deck or this other deck.
Yeah, those are definitely going to be the cards that the majority of people want. Like you said, the ones that can be splashable. I think those are the ones that are going to be the most expensive, like the most sought after. I know there's no more short prints, but probably they're going to be a little bit harder to pull.
It seems balanced.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if anything in here seems too broken. Like there's some cards that are announced and they just like throw everybody in a fit. Like Needle Fiber or Halky Fibrax, whatever you want to call it. I don't really know. It has two names. Like everybody was begging for that, but then now they're begging for them to get rid of it. Like ban it. We don't want it anymore. Um, Lightning Storm was another one that people made a huge big deal about, but like I don't even hear anybody talk about Lightning Storm anymore.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously people still use it, but it's definitely not one of those cards that they're like, oh, we got to get rid of it. It's broken.
Yeah,
So
I
I
think people
don't
have
think,
just like, oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, so I don't think any of the cards in here are gonna be like people are gonna be crying over to get them banned, which is a good thing because if you get a card, you want to be able to play it for a while.
Yeah. I agree.
But I'm excited. Like I'm not really excited to play cards ahead of time, but these I really want to play to see if they'll even hold up. But
Yeah.
everyone's playing Elmlich and Adamancipator and Invoked whatever they're playing Invoked in. And I just don't know if Toons I don't know if Toons can handle it, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, mm, I feel like maybe you can split. Like I was kind of thinking, uh, because I already like. All right, so I play Pendulum Endymion, and sometimes when I'm feeling cheeky, I change it up and I play Toon Tables because it's the spell and I get the counters and stuff. I'm like, maybe I can play Pendulum Toon variant when this comes out. Like, I'm not really sure.
I mean, it's worth trying. I was wondering if they were like making this box if they want you to play like Toons and Chaos together, which would be I don't even know, but like I don't know YL. I don't know either.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's very strange, and it doesn't even feel like there's like Toon. Like it feels like they just wanted to come out with like a chaos box, and like I don't know why the Toons are there. It's cool that they're there. I like that they're there, but it's just I wish there was more.
I heard the theory. Someone said they did it because like Toons, like Pegasus and whatever, they're in like the OG anime, so maybe it would attract some of the like more casual people who are just in it for the nostalgia and like casual duels and the not meta stuff, which I could see that just like getting a box of this to play with. I don't know. You know the casual decks people play with. They're not very
Yeah.
good. They're not very good. So that I can see, but I also don't see that being like a large part of the consumers of this box, I guess. But I think that's why they threw in like Pot of Extravagance reprint. Probably just that by itself is going to get a lot of people to buy the box.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I'm looking what else is in it, and I'm like, what would make someone buy the box? over just buying singles because obviously that's the goal.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
oh, you know what? They do have the cards from so when Link Evolution just came out, you got like 3 cards, 3 physical cards in the game of Link Evolution, and they did reprint those in here. So
oh
Microcoder, Cynet Kodak, and Proglio, that dog, Link dog, I think.
ah
So that could be another one because even though they're not like amazing cards, but you could only get them in the video game before. So that's another thing too that will probably have people buy the box.
yeah, that's
I was
true.
surprised about that. As actually, so this is another thing that got me so tilted because I bought 2 Toon Kingdoms, and then I was going to trade for the third one. I knew someone who had a third one, and we were just going to trade cards. And I was like, okay, what do you need? And they told me the cards that were in the Link Evolution. I was like, okay, cool, I have them. So we were just gonna trade those, and now all of the trade value I had is now in this box. So I don't even have any kind of trade value to trade towards $100 Toon Kingdom anymore. I was like, really, Konami, you did me so dirty.
Wow. Oh no.
Like, oh my gosh. I mean, Toon
Yeah.
Kingdom has to get a reprint. Like, eventually, it just sucks that it's not right now,
Yeah.
especially in a box that doesn't even have that much Toon support in it.
Yeah, I this was the perfect opportunity for them to drop a reprint, but I don't know why they didn't.
So, out of the reprints, do you have a favorite one or a favorite couple? Because I guess it's kind of hard to pick just one favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Gamma, the Cyframe driver and Gamma reprint. Uh, I don't think Desires really needed another reprint. Extravagance is pretty cool. Uh, the rest, it's just not relevant to me. But I mean, I guess for others that like might need stuff from it.
Yeah, obviously Pot of Extravagance, that I am excited about myself because I wanted to get it until I saw how much it was. I'm like, no, I'm not buying the single. And I even thought about like buying the box it came in. So Pot of Extravagance, definitely for sure, because I want that card. Um, Toon World, I don't care about Toon World. Why do we care about Toon World? Someone I know said they were excited for Stardust Dragon. I'm not really. Um, yeah, I guess as far as reprints goes, honestly, Pot of Extravagance. That's probably it. Yeah, that's so sad that that's probably the only thing that like I'm outwardly excited for. Like, oh wow, I really want to get that. I know there's a
Yeah,
lot of cool cards. What else was it? That Fright Fur card. I know a lot of people are excited about. Um, and what's this Mud Dragon? I know a lot of people are
yeah,
excited about, especially now that it's Master Rule 4. I mean 5. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Not
yeah.
Master Rule 4. No. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Mud Dragon's good because good for instant fusions. I bet Eve Hero players are happy. They got a lot of
Yeah, that's true. They got who Diane, Acid. They got like four, right?
things. So yeah.
So I know we kind of answered it with the tunes, but I was gonna ask, like, what do you think should have been in this box or could have been in this box? And I know we both already went into it with the tunes. So I won't. Besides tunes, let's say that. Besides more tune cards, duh. what do you think could have maybe gone in here, like reprint wise, or just like a new card, like you would have liked to see, like effects wise?
Uh, I don't know, geez. I mean, I haven't really. I know you'd asked me this question on Twitter, and I was kind of just thinking about like what it came with and what I wish would come with it in regards to Toon stuff. I didn't really think of like anything that I'd wish for there to be in it. I'd have to think about it some more. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
This is really
Because
difficult.
I feel like the general consensus is this box isn't great. Maybe they actually could have reprinted something else from Savage Strike because there were so many good cards in that. So they could have maybe added another reprint from that. Definitely, again, more Toon reprints, anything. Even like an alt art Toon Dark Magician Girl or something like that. So as far as reprints, I would say that. And then newer cards. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of chaos stuff. So there's chaos, there's Toons, and there's what? Psychic stuff. Psyframe. I wonder. I'm gonna look up Psychic Wielder. Like, do people even use that in TCG? Let me
Psychic
see.
Wielder?
'Cause I feel like it could have been nice to, if they're gonna add like a couple of those frames to like maybe might as well add a couple more. I think so. If you buy a whole box, you're not just stuck with like two frame cards or however many is in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a.
well, Psychic Wheeler was in Savage Strike too.
Ah,
What? It's a secret rare and it's $6. So that could have been a reprint along with the side frames. It could have been like, I don't know. If it was a secret, it could have been a super, maybe.
yeah,
Maybe even a common. Because I feel like if there's good common cards, then that's also another reason someone would buy a box. Like I just opened Eternity Code, and I think people are more raving about the commons in Eternity Code versus like anything else. Like obviously Gearsu and Access Code Talker, but people are really liking the commons. So they could have done the same thing and like just made it easier to get certain cards. Because then
yeah.
there's no reason to buy singles, which I know Konami kind of wants you to avoid. Because why buy singles when it's just a common? Buy the box or buy the packs. So I
Mm,
think that could be something, but I don't think they did that. Maybe they could have put some more synchro cards in the box because, like I said, it is Master Rule 5. So give people some choices maybe of extra deck monsters because it looks
sure.
very fusion heavy to me.
Yeah, that's why I said I think the e-hero people are happy. But yeah, no, I agree. I think they should really push on the fact that it's Master Rule 5 and definitely include in more synchro and XYZs and even some links.
Like I don't want to be so negative about it because I feel everyone is already like that's all I see on the internet is this box sucks. Why do we hate this box?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad. I think what it is people were so excited for it. And then like they're not excited anymore and then they just like you know what it's like to get super excited for something and then like you just like get disappointed.
Yeah, it's like they had high expectations and it didn't meet up to the expectations that they had. Not that it's like bad, even though people are trash talking it a lot, but I think even they know that it's not bad. It's just didn't live up to what they wanted so far.
Yeah, like Toons and Chaos, I feel like are two archetypes, mechanics, whatever you want to call them, that people like really love. Like Chaos, I don't know. A certain kind of people like that archetype. And then as far as Toons, like Toons are just iconic because there's not really anything else like them in the game, I don't feel like, and they also got like represented really well in the anime. And Pegasus, like in himself, is just like no one's like Pegasus. No cards are like Toon cards. So in your mind, you think that, whoa, and you're like, oh my god, it's gonna be so iconic. And then we get the reveal, and it's from what we've seen, it just hasn't lived up to the hype. Like I said, I don't want to be negative. I'll just keep my mind open, even though I'm tilted about the Toon support. We did get shown in the one Toon reprint and no Toon Kingdom. So even though I'm tilted about that, I'll still keep my mind open. Are there any extra deck monsters that you would like to see get like a Toon counterpart?
Oh, I gotta think about
Or
this
like
one.
name 3, because I know there's so many like good extra deck monsters.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Like I would just love my favorite decks, like all the decks that I've played to get tuned out. Just because I really like the art style of Toons. I just have never really played them because I just like if they're
Not
not like yeah, I don't want to like say that, but but I mean like for casual play, I just never really play casually, So like for me, uh, there's always a lot of pressure. Like even when I take my train deck to like events and stuff, all my friends are like, "What are you doing? Like, do that." So but yeah, I love like my favorite decks to get Toon counterparts just because they'll look so cute. Like even like if it's trains or like trick stars or like I mean trick stars are already cute enough, I guess. Pendulum Toon, like Toon and Dim, not really. No, that wouldn't be that good. Sorry, I'm just trying to think.
You're good. Yeah, I'm trying to think if also like if there's any just like iconic like decks or like a card, like maybe like a generic extra deck monster. Like everybody pretty much runs Appaloosa. I know a lot of people are doing Abyss Dweller now, especially. So that would be kind of crazy. They turn some like pretty like I don't want to say masculine, but like arts like that. So like Barrel Dragon and Relinquished and things like that. Like they turn that into Toons, but they also turn the cute ones into Toons.
Mm. Now that you say that, I think it'd be cool to bring back like Firewall Dragon as a Toon though, like a Toon Firewall Dragon, or like a Toon Borreload Dragon. That'd be kind of cute.
I think it would also make people play Toons if they knew they had like a really good extra deck monster. They'd be like, okay, I'll make Toons work.
Yeah, that's what they need, like that win con,
I'm trying to think if I had any other questions having to do with it. But I think we did pretty good without getting like too deep into it because we talked about the reprints, we talked hypotheticals, we talked about first impressions, we talked about like the whole process itself. Um, were there any questions or like anything you wanted to say about it or like Yu-Gi-Oh or anything in general?
I kind of already said everything on it, I guess. Um, I'm trying to think of like more stuff. I'm sorry I didn't like say much. I feel like it was you talking and me just kind of being like, yeah.
I just talk a lot. That's my bad. I just sometimes I
No.
can't shut up. But I'm so glad though that you did this with me. This was still fun because I still think this will be really interesting because like whenever I like to watch, obviously I like to watch videos like Yu-Gi-Oh not videos, duh. I like to watch Yu-Gi-Oh videos, but I don't ever really see girls doing it. And sometimes like you're really interested in a product, like you just want to hear a girl talk about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I absolutely understand. Like I feel the same way. It's like just more comforting. It really sucks to be part of like a sausage fest all the time playing this game. It's just like everyone's a dude and I just like to like this is awesome.
Once I had this idea in my head, I'm like, I really want to start just doing like girl squad podcasts. So
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that means a lot that you wanted to do it because I know we hadn't even talked that much on Twitter. I'm like, I don't know if she's gonna say yes, but I'm gonna ask her anyway.
Yeah, yeah. I'm totally down for this kind of stuff,
Okay, cool. Well, do
especially
you
with Yu-Gi-Oh.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to do like before you go just like an outro, like main like summary thoughts on the box really quick. Just
Okay.
whatever you want to say about it to summarize. So overall, so far I would give this box a 5 out of 10. Uh, but that doesn't mean it's gonna suck when we find out everything. I just think that there's definitely more potential that could have been done with it. I'm still excited. I'm still gonna buy a box. Probably still gonna buy 2 boxes because it says Toons on it, even though I'm so mad. I'm so mad there's no Toon Kingdom. I'm still gonna do it. So even though a lot of people are saying negative things, I might have said some negative things. I'm open minded.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so I agree with you. I would also give the box a 5 out of 10. I'm definitely gonna get one myself too, just because I don't know what else is there, and I just like opening packs, and I am kind of excited about that new rarity, the collector's rare. Did they did they say which ones were gonna be it? I actually don't remember.
Think we know which ones are collectors rares yet.
Uh,
I could be wrong. I'll Google it afterwards. And if it is, I'll
yeah,
just
it's fine. But yeah, I'm just I'm excited. I'm just always excited for new Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I'm always excited to see like uh what you can do with the new cards. I want to get that new Phoenix Immortal Phoenix Gear Fiend because
Mhm.
that seems really fun to play around with. I want to try it in like different decks. It's really easy summoning condition with Isolde and like maybe other decks that use equip spells. Can't think of any right now besides like Noble Knights, but
Yeah. Well, Red Eyes kinda yes and no. Who knows? People are probably gonna think of like so many different crazy combos and then we'll be able to test everything out. So those were our thoughts. Did you agree with us? Did you disagree with us? Do you think we're crazy? Do you think we're right? Um, Honestly, tell the truth. Tell us in the comments down below. And like we said, she just started streaming on Twitch. She's not streaming Yu-Gi-Oh yet, but that's fine. Let's be nice to her. Maybe she'll be streaming Yu-Gi-Oh and we'll have another girl Yu-Gi-Oh streamer. We only have like 2, 3, 1. I don't know anymore. But her Twitch is down below and her Twitter's down below. Guess what? My Twitch is down below and my Twitter's down below. But if you're only going to follow one of us, just go follow her. I also hope the video made sense. I'm not so good at the like interviewing videos yet. It's kind of well, you all know it's really hard to like get into the chemistry with somebody that you've only just met. But hopefully she'll be in more videos with me. So if you would like to see her in more videos with me, also, guess what? Put it in the comments. Just put everything in the comments. Your life story, um, diary passages, social security number. Okay, intro, outro is probably bad. Doesn't matter. Hope you like the content that was in the middle, and I hope you like my ugly wig. Actually, just kidding. If I do this, it just looks like a weird little wig, but it's actually really long. And oh, guess what? That's another thing put in the comments. Guess what that cosplay it's for. Guess what? Yes, guess what cosplay I will be using it for. And I know you'll never guess, but you still have to guess. Okay, like and subscribe if you hate Mystic Mine. So that means everybody better do it, even the ones who play it, because I know you hate it too.